2015, the Ministry of Agriculture planted new seeds of development and witnessed their growth. And while would-be obstacles sprouted, the progress was not allowed to be derailed. As farmers battled drought and fires, the Agri-Ministry activated its $25 million rehabilitation and replanting program in June.
The Ministry of Agriculture is prepared, and its agency rather, to work with you 100% in the recovery program.
20 million funded coffee, banana and planting replanting. Approximately 5 million was for drought mitigation methods, including the distribution of 300 650-gallon water tanks. Burnt-out coffee farmers got seedlings and fertilizers. And cane farmers severely affected by the droughts in 2014 and 2015 received a 20% relief on loan payments. This should allow them to finance required inputs to continue production. The inputs to production made their way to farmers in 2015 even when there weren't disasters to contend with. Seedlings and irrigation infrastructure helped onion farmers. Farmers in Clarendon, St. Thomas, St. Anne, Manchester and Trelawney were happy to receive much-needed hand tractors. So too were the island's cocoa farmers. Cassava production went up in 2015 following the signing of a lease agreement with private sector company Red Stripe for another 250 acres of land. After the signing of an MOU in April, 200 Manchester, St. Elizabeth and St. Anne farmers are getting ready to put 20 greenhouses at 8 mined-out bauxite locations to good use. One target of all that production in 2015 was the export market. In January, 4,068 kilograms of banana were exported to the United Kingdom. In May, the ministry committed $250 million to the Banana Export Expansion Program. 2 food export facilities in Western Jamaica benefited from $2.1 million in grant assistance to get their facilities compliant with local and international standards. A GOJ private sector partnership established an off-site fumigation facility in Manchester to help prepare and package products for exports. The agriculture sector saw a 14% reduction in theft of farm animals and produce as the ministry stepped up its Praedial larceny prevention campaign. In March, a Praedial larceny prevention unit was established, and by November, the division had 133 prosecutions, resulting in 125 convictions. 2 vehicles were supplied to mobilize their daily operations.
And we're working for the farmers to ensure that you feel safe, you are protected, and that you are reassured.
The Agriculture Ministry also concluded the tagging of 60,000 cattle under the National Identification and Traceability System. Focus was also given to the Fisheries Division. 2 drones were acquired to protect our waters from overfishing and poaching.
The protocols have been tested for the safe and efficient deployment of drones to better monitor Jamaica marine space.
And the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries and the UN Food and Agriculture Organization signed a $30 million agreement to carry out a 2-year project on the viability of a local sea cucumber industry. In the area of institutional strengthening, $70 million was spent to construct a new 2-story radar office in Trelawney. A solar system was installed at the Ebony Park Irrigation Pumping Station in Clarendon. The ministry also awarded a $12.2 million grant to fund the renovation of the dairy unit at the College of Agriculture, Science and Education case. The Ministry of Agriculture, enhancing the development of a modern, efficient and internationally competitive agricultural sector.